Wow. Okay, so why am I going deaf? All right, so this is the um, Godin Godin Ultra A5. Um, I put a video about this bass a while back on YouTube, and people have asked for maybe some more information on how this thing is. I'm gonna move this a little closer, and so my experiences with it, and probably everybody else's, most people's experience with it, is that you didn't have an opportunity to play it before you bought it. And so I took a chance and I ordered it from an online store, and I really like it. It's a great bass. Plays really nice, and it has some quirks to it, like it does feedback at high volumes. It is very neck heavy. This is a chambered body, so it does like to neck dive. And this is one of the only basses I've ever had that has taken a header off of one of these music stands. So, or I'm sorry, guitar stands. So you have that to deal with too. Um, and then my only other complaint about it is that like I said, I did buy it sight unseen, unplayed. Um, the E string does this. You can't hear it. Hear that? Okay. And I'm gonna fix that myself. Although the company that I got it from was very cool. They were like, whatever you want, we'll make it happen. But as soon as it got into my hands, I didn't want to send it back. So I'm gonna fix it myself. And if you can see this, the headstock does not tilt back. It's like a typical Fender thing. And what they have here is a long distance right here from the nut to the tuning peg on the E string. So what I'm going to do is remove this one. This one that has this tree here that has these three strings bound up, and I'm going to put one in here and one in here to capture these strings here. So you can see it doesn't do it if I put pressure there. See? So that's my fix. Anywho, but um, and another thing is there's a big 13 pin connector on here, down in here, and that's for controlling a synthesizer. But I don't have one of those. So maybe if I ever get one of those one of these days, maybe I'll put a video out on that. Um, but yeah, so uh, really that's all I have to say. Like I really can't complain about it. It's just such a fun instrument to play, and there are these cheater marks up here. There are fret dots up here. I don't think there you can see them. There are lines up here that are actually cut into where the fret slots would be, and that's how you can play in tune. Play right on those lines. Makes it nice. So just makes it easier. So what else do I have to say about this thing? That's kind of oh, and if you go to get another gig bag for it, this bass is really long compared to like a stock Fender Precision. Like, let me show you. Take these off. Then I can't hear myself, which is kind of nice actually. But here is that, and here's this ESP I've been playing with lately, and you can see that the ESP is a lot shorter, so it does not fit in like if you bought a double gig bag hoping you could take this and another bass to a gig in one gig bag, it won't work. uh, at least for the gig bag I have. I think it's undercover New York Undercover or something like that. Um, so, but that's what I know. But you know, you can. Uh, it's got the piezo pickups here in the bridge. You can mute those this way. So it's just a magnetic pickup. Um, you get that. You can get that kind of vibey sound to it, and then um, of course the piezo gives you the more open acoustic bass guitar type sound. And then sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get a somewhat of an upright sound out of it, but it's never the same. There's just too much sustain. The bass has sustain for days, all except for here. So up here, um, read articles where they talk about dead spots on the thing, and that's my high C. The B's worse. The B flat starts to open up, but the B's the worst. So, yeah. So, and then let's talk about the upright sound. What I do for that is I cut the mid and the treble all the way, and then I boost the lows, and then play further up here on the fingerboard. Let me turn this off here. So, like I said, it got so much sustain, it just doesn't, you know, not the same, you know, as the, you know, awesome upright sound. So, but it's so much. This thing is so much fun. Um, and like I said, it does feedback a lot. I was playing in a weird music ensemble for a little bit, and what we would do is, or what I would do is use this with a lot of effects and get some really neat distortions going and different loops and things like that where the distortion actually added because I just make, you know, incredible sustain and I'm sorry, I'm talking about the feedback, you know, all these great things. It was a lot of fun. But oh, and there's Fred somewhere. Oh, there. Yeah, hi Fred. Yeah, I know. So I guess I'll do some more playing, but I don't really have anything to play. So I'll make something up. Okay. So anyway, if you have any questions about this guitar, let me know. I'll be glad to answer you. Just send me a message on YouTube here, and that'll be it. All right. Have a happy New Year. Bye.